Yep.
It works if I hit the buttons right. The awesome sauce. Hello, everyone. This is Blind Adam, the comic pimp. You're listening to Awesome Sauce Radio. It is Tuesday night. We're going a little early. Everyone's getting ready for the forgotten holiday. You know, that holiday that's between Halloween and Hanukkah and Christmas. You know, well Hanukkah needs more love. Testify. But it's Thanksgiving week. And I thank you all for spending some time with us, letting us into your homes, into your hearts. Before we get into the heart of the matter and bring in my homie, I'd like to thank my sponsors. I want to thank the Big Apple Comic Con. Big Apple Comic Con returns to the New Yorker Hotel December 17th, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Amazing guests. Ann Nesente, one of the legendary writers of Daredevil, is going to be there. Jim Steranko, the legendary comic book artist who brought Nick Fury and the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to life. Brian O'Halloran, Dante from Clerks. Corey Means, Master Frylock from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Come check out the Awesome Sauce Lady, Awesome Sauce Radio. Duh. / Calamity Collectibles booth. We'll be there all day. Gary and Autumn South will be there at some point during the day. So BigAppleComicCon.com. Tell them what I sent you. Also, want to give a shout out to Exotica. Exotica is returning to Washington, D.C. December 2nd through the 5th or 4th. Yeah, December 2nd through the 4th, excuse me. Amazon, shut the fuck up. And that's how you speak a bitch. Yeah, buddy. But Exotica returns to Washington December 2nd for the 4th. I might be there. I might not be here. I may not be there. I haven't made up my mind fully yet. Most likely I will not, because I have a doctor's checkup to see how the white blood cell count is that Monday. And I'm kind of nervous about that. Also, I want to give a shout out to BSGPR. If you want the best, the world famous quality, grade A PR, go to www.bsgpr.com. Tell them Lionel sent you. Brian, thank you for all the love and support. I will see you in a couple weeks at AVN. It's going to be awesome to the sauce. Also, I want to give a shout out to Gary Rice, Autumn South. Gary and Autumn South. Shouldn't be using government names. That's not cool. Love you guys. I'll see you back next week. You best be cooking my cheese biscuits with your Thanksgiving dinner. Jay-Z wants some too. I also want to give a shout out to everyone who's helped make this year possible, which we'll get to towards the end. Now, because it's time to kick ass and take names and pimp whores and gain fame and go boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom. Let's bring in the man of the hour, the man who's making wheelchairs great again. Jay-Z Wheels, how you doing, brother?
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode. I don't know if I'm like the greatest person in a wheelchair, but I'm trying. Shout out to everybody who's coming in or will be
Just
here.
Be like, my name is JP Wheels. I'm better than you.
And you know it. Nah, man.
I'm actually going to start the episode off with a somber note. Just because I'm still in shock over this. Were you a Power Ranger fan growing up?
I was, man. I was. I do definitely have a collection of chalk line jackets. And I would say about the first two that I got was a Green Ranger jacket, which I'm not wearing today. I'm actually wearing the first Inner Circle t-shirt from AEW that was released. But I've ended up collecting the Green Ranger jacket and the White Ranger jacket. So
nice. Oh, yeah, unfortunately, Jason David Frank, if anyone hasn't heard yet by now, has passed away. Uh, you know, he's the last person I thought that would have committed suicide, but he was a very friendly, very loving person. I've interacted with him at conventions at least 3 times over the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And the cool thing was, the first time I met him, I was like, "Hey, man, would you be willing to take a blind student at your karate school?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, man, let's sign you up." And then, of course, it was at a convention, so his line was long as fuck. So I was like, "I'll come back," and just one of those things that never happened.
Yeah.
I did actually. If you go to my Facebook, I did put up the 5 minute interview I did for him around the time of Amazing Las Vegas Comic Con back in 2019, and the fact that I was able to have that 7 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes with him, it was a great memory. That was both personally and professionally gratifying being a fan of the Power Rangers.
Of course, man.
You know, I also just want to say, hey, man, to anyone who's out there who's hurting, it always gets better. If no one has said that hasn't said they love you today, I love you. There's always someone that's willing to listen. Suicide is a very permanent solution to a very temporary problem, and it really does get better. If anyone needs help, just 2000 suicide, I believe. Just Google it. Anyone who's in the adult film industry, go to Pineapple Support. That's another great resource that I know of. But just you know, go talk to someone. I mean, even if you go out and you take $5 and you give $5 to a homeless person, they'll listen. I mean,
Yeah.
I've done it many times.
Yeah, man. I would just say, man, therapy is super important. Uh, Generally, I mean, I started with a therapist during the pandemic, and I still see a therapist to this day because of everything I'm going on.
Yeah,
Everything going on with me. I'm not gonna get into the whole shebang. I'm pretty sure you guys, if you guys have tuned in to,
if you guys are following him on social media,
yeah,
you know what's going on, and yeah, there's no shame in getting professional help from a licensed therapist.
not at all.
You know, I've been doing it on and off since childhood.
Yeah,
You know,
not at all.
and the one I have now, even though she's on a maternity leave, uh, it's probably the best one I've had in a very long time.
Yeah,
So once you get that right person and you click and you sort through your bullshit, you're able to just function. It's a great thing.
of course, man.
Especially with everyone who knows what's been going on with me all year too. So
Hmm.
you know, like I said, I was watching the live action Lord Draken Shattered Grid live action trailer, and that just brought back memories.
Yeah.
But it's been a rough year for watching childhood heroes pass away, especially in the last month for me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Between
Um.
Kevin Conroy and this,
Yeah.
you know, uh, so uh, how else has your week been going, man?
Oh man, my week has been going great. I had some downers, but I think I'm back on the up and up slowly. There will be time until, I'm on the up for good, but I'm looking forward to hitting that reset button, doing things different down the line. So, definitely doing this with you on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, whenever we get to do this with Autumn, Gary, and whoever, this pretty much brings a little bit of relief to what I'm going through. So
Yeah,
my week's been good, work's been amazing. I check up on you, check up on me more than I check up on you. So
yeah, man.
you know,
It's just
I
nature. I know
greatly
you're going. I know
appreciate it.
I'm going for like I like to consider like high class bullshit.
Yeah, for
It's like,
sure.
oh fuck, I gotta restart all my social media from scratch.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
nothing compared to like the type of shit I be on.
yeah, yeah,
But
or like I said, uh, or oh crap, I can't get transportation here or there or something. I've had in the last couple of weeks, it's been all high class stuff.
yeah.
You know, outside just feeling a little bit symptomatic with fatigue and bone pain.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't complain.
Right.
You know, I also want to give a quick shout out to Blake Blossom. I want
I
to congratulate her on her 18. No, it wasn't 18. It was like 9, maybe 10 AVN nominations.
Jesus. How did I know a Blake Blossom mention was gonna come on this episode?
Because I have a project I want to pitch to her and to Ryan Hussey and the
Yeah.
Hussey models, and I need AVN and XBiz and hey Jay over at Why Not, how you doing? I don't know why the email you gave me at Exotica keeps on bouncing every time I try to email you for to help me get something done. But I hope you can have an amazing Thanksgiving, and I love you, buddy. Even though you
Absolutely.
can't shoot a slingshot for shit, but that's besides the point.
Oh shit.
Uh, I want to call it. It's gonna call it My Date with Blake,
There you go.
and I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna find out what her favorite meal is. I'm gonna have the best person from the Jewish Guild, um, Lighthouse for the Blind in New York City, teach me how to cook it.
Right.
I'm gonna serve her that shit, and we're gonna, and maybe something might happen. Maybe she'll put me face down, ass up, take my anal virginity. Never
Oh.
know.
Oh.
Dreams could come true.
I mean, yeah, they do definitely come true. So
Uh,
you never know
so
what could happen.
like I said, I'm pitching this to anyone who will listen and anyone who can help me out. Uh, but that's one of my goals,
Yeah.
and I will hopefully run into her again at AVN.
Oh yeah, you're definitely running into her.
Yeah. Also, want to congratulate Violet Myers on her first anal scene. She is doing her first anal scene. I think it's with Tushy. Uh, and I like to thank BSGPR for the press release. But the Vixen model is doing her first anal,
Yeah,
and
man.
I think it drops next week or later in the week. Such else, but yeah. And as we were talking beforehand, I learned I was listening to another podcast. Shout out to Holly Randall.
Hmm.
Um, that she likes to fuck her fans.
Legend in the game, Holly Randall, by the way.
Oh yeah, she's amazing. Her mom, you know, is a legend in the field too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I would love one of my dreams of to interview her mom, just because her mom was shooting adult content back in the heyday, the days of the Christy Canyon, Ginger Lynn, Tracy. Like they were that her Holly's family was affected by the twat Tracy Lords.
Hmm. You might run into Holly at AVN.
I might.
I'm not particularly sure, but I always see her around at AVN. So
Uh, you know, so that's just like I said. I have plans. Hopefully when the time is right, I can bring you on board for some of them.
oh yeah, man, I'm definitely down. When the time is right and I figure everything out.
Yeah, like I said,
You
we'll
know,
figure everything out, man. One step, one day at a time.
I'm just a call
First, we have
away.
to get
So
through this Thanksgiving thing,
hell yeah,
the
man.
turkey and the stuffing, and you know, hopefully there's a good sized cheese platter.
Oh, that would, yeah.
You got plans for Thanksgiving or?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get somebody to bring me that Puerto Rican drink. That's literally all I need. But
Puerto
we'll.
Rican. What Puerto Rican drink?
It's called coquito. It's basically a coconut drink with condensed milk and rum. It's the most fabulous thing in the world. It's basically like our version of like eggnog, but
Okay.
that shit'll get you on your ass
So
too.
it's
So
basically Puerto Rican eggnog.
basically, with
All
like
right.
a extra kick, because it's got cinnamon and rum. And Adam, if you've never tried it, as soon as I can get my hands on some, I'm
You know
definitely.
what? I'll take the smallest glass possible just because I cannot get past the smell of cinnamon in any way, shape, or form.
Nah, I got you though. If in some way I find a bottle and
I
you
mean,
end
let
up
me know.
like,
We'll get together and you know definitely celebrate the holidays sometime between now and when the actual holidays that commercials and emails can't care about actually happens.
yeah, man, I'm
Because no one
definitely.
gives a shit about Thanksgiving. There's no, the real holiday for this week is fucking Friday. You
That's
working Friday for Black Friday?
no, I'm actually not.
All right, cool.
Thank the Lord.
Apple having any crazy Black Friday deals?
We are doing something. I don't know if you could say it's crazy, but we always try to like chime in and do a little bit of something. So,
That's cool. What's going to be the hot Apple product for the holidays
uh,
besides the 14 Pro?
I mean, I was people always looking for different things, whether it be iPads or speakers. I think the speakers are gonna go this holiday, honestly.
Do do you guys have anything to convert an old iPad one of those I touches from back in the day?
Convert it how?
Like, is there a way to just take what's on my iPad Touch, which was the music thing that came out before the iPad, and convert the information there onto my computer or sync it up with my account?
I definitely can.
Like I said, as I have my entire old downloaded library on
Hmm.
a device that I can't charge because they don't make chargers like that anymore.
I have it.
You know,
Are you looking? You're talking about the 30 pin?
yeah, I mean, it was the the Touch Classic
Oh yeah, yeah,
that came
yeah,
out
yeah.
like in the 2008 2009 ish era.
Yeah, you're looking at a 30 pin probably. I definitely can download software and take care of that for you.
All right, cool, man. Because like I said, I was trying to. Unfortunately, the one charger I have that is the size to fit into it
Mm-hmm.
has seen better days.
Yeah.
you
I would just
know,
have to I would just have to find that plug, but I know I have it sitting around here somewhere.
all right, cool. No rush on that. I was just wondering because, like I said, it has some sentimental value to me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, so what did you think of AEW
I
Full
mean,
Gear?
full gear, man. I wish I could have been there. You know, I was seeing different angles, and I'm like, yep, I probably would have been right there. Full gear was amazing. I think I think the crowd kind of burned
The,
out.
cr- the the crowd was hot.
Yeah, but they kind of burned out in in the middle because it was almost like you went from the cage match to the trios match to. I feel like if my friend DJ, I'm gonna give him credit. I feel like they could have moved the trios with the elite to like later in the show, and then maybe moved like the acclaim or something like that to the beginning. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they could have just done a little bit of a switch.
I think they could have like spaced out the bigger attractions
Yeah, for
throughout the
sure.
night just a little tad better.
I will say, I think highlight for everybody, obviously MJF winning the world title.
Hell,
Uh,
it's about time.
now with Regal being in his corner, I'm really excited to see how that's gonna go. Obviously, Saraya did her thing. Saraya,
For
sorry,
someone who had what was it, 5 years out of the ring,
5 years out.
she looked really good.
Yeah, Saraya. Sorry if I fucked up your name, but she looked really good. I mean, you could tell like the nervousness and the rust was there, but I think Britt Baker took care of her in the
Britt
ring.
took really good care of her in the ring.
I mean, aside from the match, can we actually talk about how fucking sick her theme music is?
I'm gonna say it's probably maybe the second, maybe third best theme song in all of AEW.
Dude, I've been listening to that damn song since her match, and it's like the greatest song I ever heard. Now that's
The
big
top
coming from
three,
me.
yeah. Now the top three theme songs in AEW are "They Fell," which is Darby Allin's,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Absolutely.
"Jungle Boy."
Yeah.
In fact, I actually going to be filming a lap dance and using that song as the song.
Oh Jesus.
That song is addicting.
Yeah, nah. Saraya's theme
And
song
Saraya, and there's
is
like all the other free music they have is just outside of the acclaim, of course.
yeah, I think it's called Zombified for anybody listening by Falling in Reverse. Unbelievable record because it kind of like it kind of relates to me with everything I'm going through. So it was just like, damn, this really hit different. They got a lot of good themes. I think Swerve's theme song is really catchy. So,
You know, and of course, for me, Jeff Jarrett's theme song doesn't count because he's had that forever.
oh yeah, but every time you hear that, it's like, oh, okay, like it is catchy though. Like honestly,
Yeah,
like you hear that guitar riff in the beginning, and it's just like, how can you not?
maybe it's because I'm just really digging this twist on the Jeff Jarrett character at this point.
Yeah, but
The
again,
Last Outlaw.
yeah, I'm just gonna say this, man. They AEW. No, no, no disrespect to Jeff Jarrett. I respect your legacy, but AEW does not need him to appear on screen for.
I agree. They should have probably left them back behind the cameras.
Yeah,
I mean, and it
like
does. Whenever I see the three of them together, Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, and Jeff Jarrett, I think of the early days of Impact Wrestling.
which is where I think they want to go. But then again, it's almost like how many times have we seen that?
Exactly.
So that's why I'm saying if you're going to use Jarrett, use him very shortly, use him for like a month or two, and then just let him chill in the back with
Let him
backstage
and
duties.
Sting have one more match.
But do they really need one more match?
Not really, but I think that's where they're going.
Probably.
It's either that or they're going to have him go against one of the younger kids. It's going to be, you know, this is how we did it back in our day. Your generation of wrestling sucks. Uh, once again, it's how many times we have to see this story in AEW.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just don't want a repeat of the same story we got in TNA. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But Jeff
But
Jarrett's a
the other
great
highlight of the
asset.
night, not only MJF becoming
World
champion,
champ.
not only Regal, turning heel, but Tony Khan. Maybe you should stop doing media scrubs after your events
Yeah, I mean,
because they're becoming more entertaining than the actual pay per view.
that is very true. Um, MJF saying anybody got questions, nope, fuck you, goodbye. like,
Uh, you know, this champion, this is the most important belt in wrestling. This is not
mhm.
Destination TV. It's not. It's because of three letters, not because of AEW. It, it's not because of. It's not motherfucking MOX. It's MJF, and then he just went on from there.
Yeah. I'm really excited to see like how far Regal's gonna push his career.
I hope so. Where do you think they go feud wise? Who do you think is the first challenger?
What I think they do, I think they somebody mentioned this to me the other day. I think you mentioned it actually.
What
With
the Kenny Omega and Don Callis?
yeah, I think Omega has to link up with MJF, have Callis on one side, Regal on the other. Speaking of Omega, I'm really excited to see what he does at Wrestle Kingdom 17, wrestling Will Ospreay.
Ah,
To
that's what. Ooh, it's that time of year already.
yeah, to see Kenny Omega back in New Japan is going to be insane. Yeah, you know they could do so much. It just depends like what Tony Khan wants to do. I think
I
after
think Tony needs to get someone to really help him book his shows a little better.
yeah, to be honest, I think after Ring of Honor's final battle, if he does not have a TV deal in place, he could just sell Ring of Honor to somebody. I don't like you're taking too long to try to develop a TV deal. Now I know, don't get me wrong, it probably does take a while, but you acquired it what back in June?
It was May or June, something like that.
So and it's like you got AEW off the ground really quick. So what's taking you long with Ring of Honor? But I really
I
hope.
mean, it would have been cool if they did an inter company feud.
Well, that'd be all. Yeah, that'd be amazing too. Or fuck Rampage, switch Rampage to Ring of Honor.
Because it
Do
makes too much common sense.
well. The thing is, too, is also like. I guess who Warner Brothers did not want the Briscoes a part of their channel, so I
Why
think
was that?
maybe because of some stuff like back in the day. I can't physically recall why, but I heard that WB Discovery did not like the Briscoes for saying possibly saying something on social media back in the day. So,
Oh, okay, that's right. I
but
forgot.
no, I
This is
think
cancel culture.
yeah,
Are you
Ring of
saying the wrong thing on social media? It's
yeah,
like it
man.
never existed.
And it's weird because again with the Soraya song, the guy talks about that how you can say something 10 years ago and then they try to cancel you. So it's almost like, damn, that song really hit me because it's almost like, it's called Zombified and it's literally like America just wants you to be a zombie and follow their steps. So I don't
Exactly.
know.
Which we want to break out the tinfoil hats for a minute. Uh, it's very true. I mean, you look at the world we live in. And I'm not going to confirm or deny, but look at. I never thought 30 years ago we would have 24/7 entertainment, or you could.
Hello?
Hey, you there?
I can't hear Adam for some reason.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hold on 1 second. Let me.
B. Edit broadcast button to activate.
No, I'm still here, John. Yo, John, you there?
Awesome Sauce Radio YouTube broadcast status button menu to activate. End broadcast main region. Top of 5. Solo lit thin layout. Group rate leader rate smalls. Large screen.
When your stream fucks up.
Picture and full screen layout. Remove from solo layout button to activate. Press. Remove from stream button to activate. Press space bar.
I think I'm gonna have to remove them and bring them back in.
Enter. Solo Remove from stream button. Solo layout. Mute more out. Add the stream button to activate. Press space bar. Enter.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Sorry about that, guys.
Not a
Technical
problem.
difficulties. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna definitely link the song over to you. It's pretty hard rock, but I think the
Yeah,
song is.
I'm gonna save my copyright claim for tomorrow night.
There you go.
Tomorrow night, I'm breaking down the South Park Spirit of Christmas.
There you go.
Yep. What did you think of the cage match?
I thought the cage match was beautiful. I think Jungle Boy said it in the media scrum. You know, he's like, I think me and Luchasaurus wrote the final chapter. Now it's up to me to see what I could do on my own, and whoever else they put Jungle Boy with should be interesting.
You think him and Christian have one more match to finally just settle the feud once and for
Yeah,
all?
I think they're just waiting for Christian's arm to heal or get better because you know it's in a brace.
Yep. Hopefully they'll bring someone, give Christian one more henchman besides Luchasaurus.
Yeah, I would like to see maybe one more.
You know, let Luchasaurus go after say like I'd like to see him as the TNT title holder.
Yeah, actually, what I would actually like to see Jungle Boy and a returning Buddy Murphy link it up in the ring.
That would be sweet.
I think they would knock the house down, honestly.
Yep. You know, Amazon, shut up.
But yeah, I think Jungle Boy and Buddy Murphy would
That would be a sweet match.
if Tony Khan is listening and wants to go with that direction. I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah, that would be sweet. And of course, the ROH title match was pretty sweet too.
Yeah, it was. You know, definitely Chris Jericho's somehow elevating Ring of Honor. So
they need someone to do it, and the fact that
yeah,
he's at the age of 52 is still wrestling like he's in his early 30s is fucking amazing.
that's nuts.
You know, but yeah, you know, it looks like he's gonna. I mean, to me, I think he winds up ending his career at AEW because it just looks like he's having the time of his life.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna do that. I think Jay Lethal recently said that also, that he'll probably be with AEW until they fire him or the company closes.
And I can see the latter happening first. You know, but it was a great pay-per-view. So, what do you think of Logan Paul in WWE?
I think Logan Paul is doing very well. I don't know if you really need him and Jake Paul to wrestle the Usos. I don't think that's where they want to go. I think eventually, and I'm gonna quote JD from New York on this. I think you need to kind of build it up to have Sammy and Kevin Owens dethrone the Usos, which
That would be
is where they're going.
Because I love what they're doing with Sammy.
Yeah, I love Sammy, and now I'm super interested to see what they do with Bray Wyatt and LA Knight. Like that wasn't something I expected.
I never even expect to see Wyatt back in the company, let alone being on SmackDown every week.
I just never expected like LA Knight to be his first feud.
Once again, and looks as weird as ever, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
The other thing I'm really enjoying is Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, Dominic. Yeah, Dom's doing really good. Um,
It seems like he still needs a lot of work, but he's learning, and I like him better as a heel than I did a face.
yeah, of course. I think Dom Dom oops, I don't know what's going on right here. Maybe audio issues. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right,
I
cool.
think Dom is doing really good. I think you have Rhea Ripley on his side now. Well, obviously, I think Rhea is really helping him develop. So
Of course, my number one favorite feud, and maybe just because I've been a Bullet Club fan forever, is
yeah,
the OC versus the Judgment Day.
yeah. I super fan of Bullet Club. I don't know if you know, but I actually got to meet AJ Styles once, and I actually gave him the too sweet, and he too sweeted me right back. So that was definitely a highlight.
Sweet. I had to sign it, but this is when I was just starting learning how to do interviews and talk and all that properly.
Yeah,
Back in 2016, I have an interview with Cody Rhodes
that's awesome,
that
dude.
I had to dig out.
I also met Cody, one of the nicest people.
He's sweet, man. He gave me an interview, and then he's like, between me, my brother Dustin, and my dad, who's your favorite member of the Rhodes family? And I was like, can I think about that for a second? And I was like, would you be insulted if I said Dustin? And he's
Yeah,
like, I should smack you. And I was like, let me explain why.
right.
And I told him the one match that made me a fan for life of wrestling was Roddy Piper, Gold Dust, Hollywood Backlot Brawl.
Yeah. Wow.
During
That's crazy
WrestleMania, I
because I
think
don't
it's
even
WrestleMania
know.
either 9 or 10.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't even know what made me a fan, dude. Like, I can't. Well, no, I do know the match. Actually, it's a pretty common match. Everybody goes back and says that was an awesome match. Back in the day when I was a kid, I was mistakenly put on Make a Wish. I mean, we all know how that goes, and I got to meet Rey Mysterio. Cause back in the day, like that match he had with Eddie at Halloween Havoc with
Was that the one for custody of Dominic?
no, I'm talking like the one in WCW, uh, Halloween Havoc where he had the purple outfit.
Oh, okay, that one.
Yeah, that one. Like that was the first time I'm like I saw Ray wrestle, and I'm just like, damn, like this was awesome. And then I get glimpse of it with like Ray Phoenix and everything now, but I think that was the one that made me a fan. And then in terms of like WWF at the time, I think I went to a Raw, and like when the lights went out for Undertaker, it like scared the shit out of me, but I was just so hyped to be there. It was like it was cool. I think on a WWE aspect, I mean you have to go Undertaker and Mankind like Hell in a Cell, right?
That I saw that on pay per view. Went to you know, and I'll never forget. I was at my grandmother, which is now my brother's living room,
Yeah.
and me and my brother when we saw the first cage drop where it looks like he died.
Yeah.
Oh shit! And then when he gets up and he does the second stage drop,
Yeah.
we were just like, holy shit!
Yeah, I don't understand how that man can just fall off a cage like that and
I mean,
still be
and I've
able
been
to
a
like,
fan of Nick Foley forever since his
oh
death
yeah,
match in Japan days.
yeah, man.
Anyone wants to watch a sick death match? YouTube, and I think you can even YouTube it with an English dub. Uh, Cactus Jack versus Terry Funk, Japanese death match where they wrestle around bombs.
Yeah, dude. I've seen clips of that.
I used to have a bootleg copy, but I sold it a few years back.
There you go.
You know, because it was only the Japanese version and not the English dub, which was the one I was looking for.
Yeah.
No, but like I said, I'm digging Bubba Ray Dudley being an Impact right now, and I've been an old school Dudley fan. If you ever want to check out a really cool Dudley Boys promo, ECW Heatwave '99.
Yeah, I think
That's the infamous one where he says, and I quote, "We have a woman in the front row who's going to teach her daughter how to suck dick." Uh, and they just went off on the fans. And I was
yeah.
just like, this is hysterical.
Yeah, I think speaking of somebody we both know now, I think what made me a fan of Rob Van Dam, and correct me if I'm wrong cuz you might know the match I'm talking about. I think it was December to Remember around like 99 as well, where he got on the top like of the top like rope, not like the turnbuckle, but the rope, and then he dived from the ring to like the fans on the Sabu. I think it was.
Oh, yeah!
I think that was the match. December to Remember. I don't know if
Maybe? I would have to
I
go
don't know if
back.
I got the pay per view right, but I think that was the one where I was like, "What? Who the hell is Robin?" But that's pretty much like what I remember of Robin. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's good.
I mean, I've been a fan of him ever since his early days of battling Jerry Lynn.
Yeah, I mean,
That's why it was just such an honor to get to interview him at Exotica.
yeah, man. I met him at 420 Expo, and he ended up putting like the original ECW title on me, the one that he won from
Is that the one
and
he
then,
won from John Cena?
no, the one he won from like Bam Bam, like back in the day.
All right, so that's actually the television title.
I could look at it to
Yeah,
make
that's
sure.
definitely the television title.
What I think it was the television. I might
Yeah,
be
it's because
wrong.
that's the one that he held for like 20 something months.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the TV title.
I might be. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna just look at the belt
Yep.
really quick because I can find it. Let's see.
See, the only reason I didn't like him when he came to WWE is they changed his theme song.
Yeah,
Like in
his.
ECW, he'd walk down to the ring to Walk by Pantera.
Yup.
And I know Paul Heyman probably didn't pay to get the rights to any of the music that was in ECW.
Right.
But Paul Heyman knew how to make intros for his stars to a point where you knew who was coming to the ring.
Yeah. Adam, you are correct. It was the television title.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought it was the world title at first, but I'm looking at the title right now. It
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the. It's like the.
He's an ECW belt.
Yeah, it's like the very first one, I believe, because it reminded me of like the winged eagle from WWE.
And probably Paul Heyman, he probably ripped the design off.
Yeah, probably. But just meeting him at the 420 Expo, and then meeting him again, at Exotica was kind of cool because like that's one of my
Like I
idols.
said, as a fan, this is where I'm gonna say as we're coming up with Thanksgiving and say I'm gonna say something I'm thankful for.
Yeah,
This last year with Awesome Sauce Radio, I've gotten to make fanboy dreams into fanboy reality.
yeah, man. I think for me,
I
it's just
mean,
you know,
whether it's getting having my own version of shock jock show each and every week with some of my best friends and getting to interview childhood heroes and talk trash. Uh, whether it was back at MegaCon and interviewing Jeff Anderson, Kevin Eastman twice in 1 year. Uh, RVD, Lisa Ann. It's been a
yeah,
great
man.
year, so I just want to thank you for being a part of it. Of course, uh, Gary and Autumn, definitely thank them to Al. I mean,
Hmm.
my message for going into the holiday season is this: it's so easy to be negative and say, "Oh, I'm broke. I'm this. I'm, this isn't working. Life sucks." I think during the holidays, I'm gonna ask everyone to try to flip that. You know, hey, I'm grateful. At least I got a roof over my head.
Yeah, man.
Grateful. I may not have the amount of money I want, but at least I have something. I
Yeah,
got.
I think I'm gonna. I think I need to flip that mentality, bro. Cause actually, just the other day, man, like I was like really down in the dumps, and then I almost wrote something on Twitter, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing?" So I think I'm definitely gonna flip the switch, and stop looking
It's
at
not
things.
easy. I mean,
No, it's not. Trust me. But like the shit I almost wrote on Twitter was fucking.
yeah, like I
It was.
said, you got me nervous the other day when you were talking on Facebook, so that's why
Oh
that's why
no,
I
yeah.
called yesterday.
And if you would have saw what I wrote on Twitter, you would have been like, "Bro, what the hell?"
Yeah, I probably would have been like, what the fuck?
No, yeah, you definitely would have been like, "What the fuck?" Because like even I looked at it and I was about to post it, and then I looked at it, and I'm like, "That never came out of my mouth, ever."
you know,
So yeah,
you
no,
know.
but seriously, man, from my perspective, this year has been crazy. I want to thank the same people, uh, my friends Gary and Autumn, for
Bitches,
always doing it bigly. Always
I
thinking of
have
me.
to cook Thanksgiving dinner,
You know
so
what I
we're gonna
mean?
take a week off the podcast because we gotta stop a turkey.
You gave them the week off.
I'm still gonna make fun of them for it.
True.
They would make fun of me
Um.
if the situation was us. You don't think they wouldn't make fun of me?
Yeah. That they make fun of me all the time. It's
Yeah,
okay
that's
though.
true. So
But
it's
yeah,
more fun to do it when they're here.
I just want to thank them for like always doing it bigly, and whenever they do something, they always think of me. Personally, I want to thank you for allowing me to kind of come onto this show and definitely build a friendship. Meeting you in Maryland opened my eyes. Being able
Same
to help
here.
you at Exotica opened my eyes even more
Yeah,
because
man.
it's almost like I'm learning about you while being your friend at the same time. You know what I mean? So I want to thank you. I want to thank Maya Romero for believing in me. Cherry Riot for always being there when I need her. Yeah, I've gotten a fucking vibe with so many people. Shout out to Kenzie Taylor for allowing me to make her laugh when I did.
Yeah,
I'll
shout out to
always be
Kenzie
thankful.
Taylor, who one of these days, you know, gonna have to pony up the cash and just pay her to come to an event dressed as Captain Marvel. But
Dude, that'd be so
I
sick,
really want to
dude.
thank her for her kindness
That'd be so
over the
sick.
year.
Like I just want to be able to do her podcast. Like be a guest on her podcast. Like that'd be sick.
I listened to like one of the episodes. Because there's not enough time in the day. I don't have time to listen to all the podcasts I want to listen to.
Right. Like I actually haven't listened to an episode of hers front to back but from what I've heard, she's really good at this shit.
Yeah. I was like, holy cat! I was just like, I can see her. You know, one day if she decides to hang up in front of the camera stuff, I can see her doing
I
that.
think she kind of
No, she has a series that she's starring and producing for Wicked, and she even said in the interview that she did with me with her Exotica that you know if Axel asked her to do Carol Danvers again, she would gladly do it.
hell yeah. But yeah, man, she's really good at what she does, and shout out to Fields by Kenzie too. I think it's like a vegan product she's got going on. I see the movements with that, so she knows what
She's
the
also
hell.
going to be Harley Quinn, Axel Braun, and yes, Axel Braun, just like Kevin Smith is my mainstream film hero and inspiration. Axel Braun is the adult version of that. He's got a Batman Triple X series coming out with Seth Gamble as Batman and Kenzie's playing Harley Quinn.
That's gonna be sick. We gotta find a way to get your hero on the podcast, man.
I'm going to work on that. And Amazon, how many weeks of January 5th?
January 5th will start in 6 weeks. On January 5th, 2023.
Yeah, in 5 weeks, I'm gonna actually introduce myself. Hopefully,
There you go.
that's one of the things on the bucket list.
There you go, man. That's what it is, man. 2023, 2024. Whenever, however long, man, just stop the whole negative bullshit. Make your dreams happen. Period.
Yeah. Hey, I know this sounds cheesy, and I know I got this off of an old WWF/WWE tagline that they used to do, but it's so true.
I think I know
Don't
where you're
chase
going
your
with this.
dreams. You just might catch them.
Yeah.
And if you really break that down, does it sound a little cliche? Hell yeah. Is it the motherfucking truth? Testify.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, I always try to say it every time, but I got this quote from a John Bellion record, called, I think, For the Dreamers. And he repeats, never wake up from your dreams, and that's just what it is, you know.
Oh yeah.
Even if you got a setback, once you're back, man, chase them and never wake up from them.
Yep.
Always continue to dream and do better.
Always take some time to step back and smell the roses.
Oh yeah, dog,
And
absolutely.
enjoy the ride.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I learned in the last year, especially when things, got a little rough during the summer.
No, I'm learning that every day, man. Step back, even though I have to wheel back, but fucking wheel back.
Yeah, when you wheel back, you gotta be careful that you don't run over your blind partner in crime state.
There you go.
You almost killed me that's the only thing you did at Exotica, or you almost killed me twice.
I mean,
You just like because he stuck his right ankle. He's got two ankles.
You made it out alive, man. You're good.
That's true.
Wheel back, analyze it, talk to whoever you gotta talk to, figure it out, and do better.
Yeah. You binging anything right now?
I need to start binging stuff, man. There's so much stuff I need to catch up on. Hopefully, I'll catch on some stuff tonight because I definitely want to catch up on the Peripheral, which is on Amazon Prime.
All right.
I missed something.
Definitely that. I gotta catch up on a lot. So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think the Peripheral is first on my list.
I think I'm gonna finish up Star Wars Endor.
Yeah, bro, I need to. Yeah, there's so much, dude. I didn't even finish Boba Fett actually.
You weren't missing much towards the end.
Okay.
It was. I liked it. Out of all the Star Wars shows that came out in 2022, that's probably my favorite.
Yeah. Mhm.
Even though I kind of really dug Obi-Wan too, but once again, it was like a teenage losing its virginity.
Yeah.
Had a great start and it climaxed really weak. I seen James Earl Jones in the voice of Darth Vader again.
Yeah.
That was fucking epic.
Yeah.
That's because I know what I'm going to be doing Thursday after dinner. I'm going to be watching the Star Wars Holiday Special on YouTube.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take time after the show and definitely after tomorrow to catch up on some stuff and yeah.
You have a favorite holiday movie?
Oh, favorite holiday movie. Shit. Does Die Hard count?
Yeah, Die Hard definitely counts, man.
Yeah, I'd probably go.
Everyone who wants to, they can put it in the chat. Next week when Gary's here, we'll figure out how to have phone the option of of our show where you can call in. But Die Hard is a motherfucking Christmas movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, but yeah, I got some things in the works, man. I definitely reach out to Gary. I have a video idea, which I'm kind of stealing from Malachi Black, but
Nice.
I'm gonna see if I can switch it. Kind
Yeah,
of.
is he back in WWE yet?
No, he's returning to AEW. They didn't go back to WWE.
All right.
They've been running vignettes for the House of Black, so
All right, sweet.
they're on their way back.
Nice. I'm also waiting for Thunder Rosa to make her return.
Yeah, I need that to happen because that interim bullshit needs to go away.
No disrespect to Tony Storm. Actually, she in real life she is a sweetheart. She worked my friend Jason said that back in May.
Didn't
The
you?
same event where I met Lisa Ann.
You didn't meet Tony Storm though, but they were at the same event, correct?
No, I spent 20 minutes talking with Tony.
Jesus, man, you could have hired me as your freaking guide. I'd have been like, yeah, Tony Storm, I'll be there.
I think it's even before you and I before we
Yeah,
started
no,
hooking up
Tony
officially
seems
though,
like
at
a
that point.
sweetheart, dude. I've watched her on like interviews, and I'm just like, oh, I like her personality. I
She
like
was
the
like
way
really she's like all of a sudden she was a grandpa. She wasn't having anyone you know ask for pictures and or autographs at one point, and Tommy Top Hat knew that I wanted to just chat wrestling with her for a little bit.
Yeah.
And we talked a good 20 minutes, and she, you know, if we weren't so busy that I would have had, Tommy Top Hat, just can you record like a floor questioner?
Yeah.
To be honest, I do have a love-hate relationship with, doing interviews on some of the convention floor.
Yeah, I'd rather
Because
not.
you just gotta, because you gotta like be respectful of the person you're interviewing's time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not the type of guy who's gonna do a 10-15 minute interview.
Right.
Or even a 5 to 10 minute interview when you got a line of fans who pay their money to fucking see who they want to see.
Yeah, that's how it was in DC when I went, but unfortunately, like no footage of that has came up because somebody fucked up the footage.
Someone's a
I will not say
dumbass.
who, but yeah, it was pretty much all I did was
I'll leave them nameless, but that person wouldn't know how to work a camera that rammed up his ass and fucked him.
basically. But like the way it worked was 5 questions in and out. You know what I mean? But it was cool.
Like I said, I usually try to get somewhere between 2 and 5.
Yeah,
Depending
definitely.
on who it is and their time,
But yeah, man, doing interviews on the floor is kind of crazy, especially in New Jersey because you can't hear a fucking thing.
that's the one thing. I was just like, I'm actually that microphone I showed you. I'm actually buying it like sometime after the first.
Yeah,
Just because that will improve my. Because I even noticed myself even back at MegaCon. I was like, you know what?
this shit ain't working.
But I actually rewatched the Kenzie interview, and I'm like, crap! There's times when I can't hear a damn. Towards the end, it's like I couldn't hear a damn thing.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, no, I definitely what I may try next time. What I might do is I might give you my phone and then just voice memo the interview and then see if I could like I'll figure it out. I'll figure something out.
Yep.
I don't know if I gotta like buy a cheap phone, use that as like how to get the audio, and then use my thing to get the. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll get there.
We'll figure it out, man.
We'll get there. We will get there.
I actually sometime in the next 2 weeks gonna start working on my 2023 convention calendar.
Yep.
Seeing what I actually want to spend money on a exhibit space for, as well as what I want to just get press passes for.
Yep.
Because doing these shows does that up.
Yeah, definitely.
And then they want to charge you for every little thing. Every time you take a shit. I mean, you saw it. $50 bottles of Coke.
That's crazy.
$25 Oreo cookie.
Nuts.
$1 million for a buffet breakfast at the fucking hotel.
Yeah, insane, dude.
Then of course that not only do you pay for your space, but then you got to pay for the electric for the internet for the weekend.
Yeah, that's nuts, dude.
Like I said, it's just the nature of the beast, but you know how it is.
Yeah.
All right, my brother. Where can the audience find you online?
All right, man. You can find me literally everywhere at I am JV Wheels, and when I say everywhere, I'm not talking Pornhub, OnlyFans, nothing like that. Anywhere social media, so that'd be Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, fucking yeah, basically wherever you see Adam tag me, that's where I am. I am JV Wheels everywhere. Follow me. Wheels podcast eventually coming back soon, hopefully. I got some things in the works, man. Just give me some time. Love y'all.
Let's see. I now have some new social medias. I am the real blind Adam over on Instagram. My Facebook, I'm just gonna keep personal, but of course, Amazon. Shut up. That's everyone who messaged me and say stop using Amazon. Stop. Thank you. Fuck you. I'm gonna start doing it again. And
Yeah, right.
I hope you're happy. Why do
Yeah.
you always have to go Amazon Stamp? Because I can. Because it's funny to me.
Yeah, man.
And that's gonna be a T-shirt coming soon.
Everything's gonna be a fucking T-shirt.
Real Blind Adam on Instagram. The Comic Pimp on at the Comic Pimp on Twitter. Minivids /Blind Adam. eBay /Blind Adam. I don't have a Pornhub yet. I don't have a Chatterbait yet. Whatnot at the Comic. Whatnot. Comic Pimp VIP on Whatnot. I will have a Whatnot sale coming up. Maybe Saturday.
Yeah.
And please catch me at my favorite convention of the in the tri-state area. That's the Big Apple Comic Con, December 17th. Awesome Sauce Radio will be set up with Calamity Collectibles. That show runs from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the New York Hotel.
That's so
For more info, BigAppleComicCon.com. I will be announcing, like I said, if you want to win a pair of tickets, just hit me a DM on Twitter at the Comic Pimp, or follow me. Subscribe to this channel and leave a message. In the archived comments, not the live chat, and I will pick a name the Tuesday after Thanksgiving.
cool.
And I want to wish everyone to have a loving, blessed, abundant Thanksgiving. Do not eat too much. If you're gonna drink, do not drink and drive. If you drink and drive, you're a stupid motherfucker.
Well, I don't have an option.
Uber and Lyft.
I don't have an option on that, but I'll try to be careful.
All right. Well, I'll give you the keys to my car.
There you go.
Yep. Don't remember, you don't need to have a vision. It's not what happens to you, it's what you do about it. I love you all. Blind Adam out.
Thank you, fuck you, and goodbye.
Yeah, thank you, fuck you, bye. In the immortal words of James Cornette.
Solo layout. Mute. More up. Mute. Turn off.
Yeah.
present, invite, leads to having issues, compliment, banners, brand, private, comment, start, post it, tab, stream, new tab bar tool, refresh button, view site, address and this page, send this page, create queue up, read aloud, add this, favorites, collections, but profile, what settings and more left. Search button, discover button, shopping button, tools button, games button, Microsoft Outlook button, E-3 button, customize, hide site, settings button, banner reach, edit broadcast button to activate, awesome sauce radio, end broadcast button to activate.
All right, we are ending the broadcast.
To navigate. Not yet, but end broadcast button to enter StreamYard.